People, Deluded, I'm back again. I know you've all seen the FIFA Awards, and you lot know me, I don't really like to review the awards or give my opinions on these things because simply, I don't really care. Arsenal are not in the Champions League, so it don't really matter. But on a more serious note, I'm not going to say I necessarily disagree with all the decisions, but we all know this isn't always necessarily a vote for who's been the best player. We all know there's a lot of politics involved, whether it's two rival players that are two of the best players to kick the ball. We all know that people are voting for their friends. We all know that there's corporations, and there's other probably more that meets the eye that we as honest football fans that are not involved in that layer of work or football to them levels can comprehend, understand, or just simply know what's going on. So it always filled with controversy. They probably do it on purpose just to get people speaking about it. But we might as well speak about a couple of them. Van Dijk and Cristiano Ronaldo missed out on the on FIFA's best men's player award. Because Lionel Messi won it. It's obviously the 6th time he's won it. He scored 54 goals in 58 games last season. Ronaldo scored 31 and 47, the BBC says. And I mean, it's sad because obviously Messi's only going to be judged on if you win the Champions League and things like that. And Barcelona, it was a disastrous campaign. They bottled this healthy lead against Liverpool. Fantastic for Liverpool, terrible for Barca. So many people will say, yo, he don't deserve to win it. But I don't feel people can comprehend how messed in 58 appearances, scoring 54 goals and 20 assists, people. That is 64 contributions to goal in 58 games. Messi is amazing. For me anyways, if you think Ronaldo or Messi is the best, I can't tell you anything, but Messi, there's no ways to describe him. When people say Messi, I don't think of goals and assists straight away. I think of just the poetry, emotion, the dribbling, and all of these things. He's an insane goal scorer, crazy assist, man. Messi can do it all. The Champions League, he must do better, but you can't argue Messi can't get that based on what he's done. And I'm not going to lie, people. I do think people do get a bit tribal with Messi and Ronaldo, and I hear just stupid comments like, oh, as long as they're both playing, we should just give it to them. I feel people... It's alright to be fans of the players, but I feel people are starting to unhealthily worship these players and forgetting this is a game of football. There's other players that play the game. Because of how Messi and Ronaldo are, all of these awards, as long as they're here within reason, it's going to be shared between the two. But I don't feel they have any divine right or any automatic choice. I just feel people sound a bit cringy. Like, you sound like a wet wipe saying, as long as Ronaldo or Messi are alive, they should win everything. Tell me that don't sound cringy, people. Really. But, moving on from that, obviously, my guy Klopp won. Now, Klopp, I'm happy for him, man, because I like him as a manager. I'd actually like Klopp to win a Premier League title, but not Liverpool, so how is that going to work out? Big up Klopp, obviously, because this could have been Pochettino winning Champions League for Spurs, and what would Arsenal fans be able to say to Spurs? So thank you, Klopp, for obviously not allowing that to happen. But I think few people deserve it more than Klopp. I feel people can see Klopp is a great manager and things, but I do feel they underestimate how good he is purely because of how he looks like. He looks like a lad. He behaves like a lad because of his high energy and just because he's a nice person. People underestimate just how cerebral and tactical this man is. You look at set pieces. People laughed when Liverpool were introducing not throwing managers, but people that specialise in throw-ins and utilising that. Liverpool have to be the best defensive and offensive side with set pieces and utilising them. And what does that tell you? Klopp is reinventing himself. Liverpool have improved a lot defensively, and their game management since Klopp initially arrived has dramatically changed. He's actually looked at his own approach. You know Klopp, start to finish, his gun-ho, his passion and things. They still do that, but he's incorporated things. I think Klopp is slept on. Now, Klopp has won the Champions League for Liverpool. Can he win the Premier League is another story, people. Debate has to be said, getting to the Champions League, building this crop of players, the way City are. If you don't win the Premier League this year, does he have the energy to do it again? And if he doesn't win it a following year, will he want to keep it moving? Because he has said that he needs to take a break. He has been linked with Germany. And also, I mean, you've got I'm a big fan of thinking about projects. How far could you potentially take Liverpool without conceding, yo, we're here now, innit? And he's got Liverpool playing great. So I think Klopp deserves his tig, man. I think Klopp deserves his thing, man. And he's also joined the Common Goal initiative, which was set out by Jan Mata, which sees a lot of these privileged footballers and coaches donate 1% of their salary to a better cause of such people. Do you get it? So that's nice to see, man. Alisson obviously won best keeper. Bielsa won fair play for obviously ordering Leeds against Aston Villa to score a goal back in April. 18-year-old Daniel Zezori won the Puskas Award, obviously, for his overhead kick. People, and then you've got the FIFA Pro of the Year, FIFA Player of the Year, people. Now the team read out is Alisson in goal, Marcelo at left back, Deluded at right back, centre halves in Van Dijk and Ramos, midfield De Jong, formerly of Ajax, Hazard and Modric. Mbappe, Ronaldo and Messi go up front, people. And obviously for me, first and foremost, I think Trent Alexander-Arnold has been done quite harshly. And I think Robertson should definitely be there instead of Marcelo. Forgive me if I'm wrong, and I know Hazard won the Europa League and things like that, but I don't really feel Hazard deserves to be, not even really anything to do with Hazard, really. How can Mane not be there, people? I know Messi's a forward, but I'll take Hazard out, make it it's a 4-3-3, make it a pivot, put Messi in that cam role, that 10 role, and put Mane in. Can't understand how Mane isn't there. Mo Salah to a degree as well. How Marcelo is there, I don't know. Don't really have any complaints with Alisson and whatnot. We all know Alisson and Van Dijk were going to be there. They're Champions League winners. Obviously, De Jong, deserves to be there, and Deluded, because they had a decent campaign with Ajax. We need to remember that they weren't playing for their clubs. Kylian and PSG, I'm not too sure, really and truly. I'm trying to look beyond the names and think about immediately within the last year, what have I seen you lot do? I actually don't know if it's I'm assuming the Champions League and the World Cups are factors, so that's probably why Kylian's there. Messi and Ronaldo are always going to be shoo-ins. I don't necessarily agree with everything there, but it is what it is, man. And that's the beauty of football. It's subjective. Personally, I don't understand how Mane can't be there. I think Mane deserved to be in that 11 personally, people. I think Robertson definitely a left back for Marcelo. And I think this is just another case of picking names and picking on reputation. But this is the thing about the award show, innit, people? Pardon me. On that note, people, I'm going to keep it moving and get out of here. People, it's been a pleasure. Deluded, I'm out, though.